Week 2 of Draft Champions. Now a first down throw, Simeon. Eluding the pressure right. And his first pass is incomplete. It looked like he might have had a window there, but the rhythm was just a little bit off.
It certainly was, because everything that has to come together to get a pass completed, yeah, you're right. The sync just wasn't there.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Now a first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Throwing on third down, Simeon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Indeed going for it. Simeon from the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, in that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
And hauled in by Pitta. Stays on his feet. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
And this is going to be incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up a fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And the back goes into motion. They snap it to Simeon. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And he hits his man, Matthews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jordan Matthews, 29 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And the wideout in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Cousins now on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught at the 25. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys... just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. So now it's 1st and goal. Running with a fullback, Coleman. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Derek Coleman, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On 1st and 10, Simeon. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Randy Starks in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On 2nd down, here's Simeon. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. Halfback sent in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 1st down, Simeon. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Denver. Now a 1st down throw, Simeon. And this is caught at the 8. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Now receiver in motion left. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Six yards still to go here on 2nd and goal. And he will push his way. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now let's go. No, check. Patriot.
They'll run it with Johnson. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Dawson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So it's an old-school extra point, but certainly a disappointment that they couldn't get 6.
Yeah, when you see 19-yard field goal in the box score, you kind of shake your head. But their head coach decided 3 was enough.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. C.O. Moore in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. 2nd down, Cousins surveying the field. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And both guys were there, but it falls. Incomplete. Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd.
Here we go now.
3rd and long for Cousins. He's going to let it go again. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the interception, here's Simeon. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to wind up and air it out. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Eagle, Nate Allen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours south to Orlando, let's check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Champ Bailey in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On 3rd down, Cousins. A bullet throw, but incomplete. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Here we go now. Boo, 90. Boo, 90. Leopard.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Left side caught by Matthews. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defense.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And the back goes into motion. To throw on 2nd is Simeon. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. He's going to air it out deep for Matt. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jordan Matthews, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos Broncos will extend their lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And out now come the Cowboys. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Champ Bailey. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Flushed out right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Here we go now.
Simeon on first down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Forced out to his left, and that's complete. It's Sims. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Here we go now.
From the gun on third, Simeon. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they're going to face a third down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Now McCoy. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
And, Brandon, it's really no surprise to see them running the ball here. They've got the lead. There's not much time left. They just want to keep the clock moving and seal the win.
On third down, Johnson. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So they settled for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. O'Brien Schofield in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. On third down, Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with...